Did you see him run? Did you see him fall?
First things first, happy birthday!
Thank you, Sharonda. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Look, one of the things that this word keeps coming to my mind after watching this series, and really like made me have to ask myself the question of what does it mean to really be brave? And I wanted to know for you, like either personally or professionally, how do you make sure you're staying brave? And has that word kind of taken a deeper meaning after participating in the series?
Wow, that's a really cool question. I think I'm a pretty brave person. You know, I always really thrive in situations where I'm feeling uncomfortable. I feel like I rise to the occasion. I love pressure. I love added pressure. It's something that I just feel like really helps me get going with something. I wouldn't necessarily say that being brave is something that I actively try to do. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really interesting question. I think the thing for me with this show, though, is learning about how just asking for help is incredibly brave. You know, and after our 6th episode in this show, you'll notice at the end of each episode, there is a website, a link to go to that's a helpline for people that are struggling with mental health. And I think going to ask for help is the first step to healing. It's also a very brave thing to do. And hopefully throughout the process of this show, we can kind of diminish the stigma that is asking for help.
Love that. I mean, but it's a heavy show, right? I mean, the whole time I was like, I really hope that he had like, you know, a safe space to like, you know, kind of just let go. And I wanted to know, like, what was that process like, you know, making sure that you still had your peace, that you still felt your spirit protected? What was that like while filming the series? Like, how did you actually do that?
I think, you know, when telling a story like this and portraying a character like this, there's kind of an element where you have to just stay in it and stay focused. I would unwind in various different ways, you know, whether it's sitting down and watching the golf or going out and enjoying a walk through the city. But for me, we really did focus a lot when we were making this show. And I knew that I was going to have this year off afterwards. I knew that I was going to take this break. So I kind of just had decided to stick with it, stay focused, stay vigilant, understand that every day is as important as the last, and learn about being a producer and learn about, you know, being a leading man and all that sort of stuff. So I really just tried to stay focused.
That you brought up being a producer, because like you had a more hands-on approach producing with this series. Can you speak a little bit more about like what you've learned and how you want to take that to your next projects?
I've learned that producers are like swans. You see them on set and they sort of sitting there and they don't look like there's much going on, but then under the water, their legs are like this and they're working at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I loved it. I really enjoyed it. It was an amazing experience for me to get to learn about how our industry works and what makes it tick. You know, I loved being a part of the collaborations between department heads and the studio and different directors and all that sort of stuff. So I'm really proud of what we achieved as the producing department, and I really do think we made the best show possible.
Look, I think that the show was fantastic. I just want to thank you all for even bringing it to our screens. But I just want to thank you for taking time out of your day, especially on your birthday, to speak with me. And I'm just sending so much love and light your way. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the best interview of the day. I really appreciate it. Thank you.